this big gigantic couch and every subscriber is sitting on it and we're just like watching TV together and hanging out, and I want that to feel this way. Hey buddy, BTS buddy, look, I got my dinner. I'm just kidding. I know everybody's concerned about my health and well-being, so I'm not eating Jell-O for dinner. I have this chocolate bar from Sweden instead. Thank you, Miss Camilla. So folks, we gonna jump right into it because I'm excited and I gotta fix my little window here. Let's see. Oh look, Roscoe's struggling with software. Amazing. That never happens. Okay, I think that's gonna do it. Straight and to the point. Yep. Oh yeah. So, because it's serious business today, we're getting into the serious mug. We're gonna put on the serious headphones. Because if we're gonna decode some stuff, which is what today is all about, I miss my decoding days. Man, I'm yelling. Ooh, sorry. I'm not sorry. Right, Abby? I can't understand what people are saying. Which tune should I dance to? The shadow that grows by a step when I walk a step. Waking up. Where is this place that I open my eyes to? Maybe Seoul, or New York, or Paris. Standing up, my body is reeling. Look at my feet. Look down. The shadow that resembles me. Is it this guy that is shaking? Or is it the tips of my small feet? There's no way that I'm not afraid. There's no way that everything is okay. But I know. Awkwardly, I flow. With that black wind, I fly. Hey, na na na. To remain sane, one must go insane. Hey, na na na. I throw all of myself into this two-sided world. Hey, na na na. Can't hold me down because you know I'm a fighter. The beautiful prison I walked into on my own. Find me, and I'm gonna live with you. Bring it. Bring the pain, oh yeah. Ride on. Bring the pain, oh yeah. Rain be pouring. Sky keep falling. Every day, oh na na na. It will all become my blood and flesh. Bring the pain. No fear, since I know the way. To the small things, breathe. In the darkness, they are my oxygen and light. The power of those that make me be me. Even if I fall, I get back up. Scream. Even if I fall, I get back up. Scream. Because that's what we always did. Even if my knees drop to the ground, unless they are buried under it, it will be just an ordinary happening. Win no matter what. Whatever you say, whatever whoever says, I don't give a I don't give a I don't give a Hey na na na. To remain sane, one must go insane. Hey na na na. I throw all of myself into this two-sided world. Hey na na na. Can't hold me down because you know I'm a fighter. The beautiful prison I walked into on my own. Find me and I'm gonna live with you. Where my pain lies, let me breathe. My everything. My blood and tears. Got no fears. I'm singing, oh. Oh, I'm taking over. You should know, yeah. Can't hold me down because you know I'm a fighter. I gladly sink into the pitch black abyss. Find me and I'm gonna bleed with you. Bring it. Bring the pain, oh yeah. Ride on. Bring the pain, oh yeah. Rain be pouring, sky keep falling. Every day, oh na na na. Find me and I'm gonna bleed with you. All that I know is just going on and on and on and on. Bring it. Bring the pain. Oh yeah. So I realized, like 3 lines in, that this is the same song with the marching bands, right? Which is awesome. And I just watched that the other day again. Oh, I love it so much. When they start cheering the guys on, lost my mind. So we got the lyrics down, because if we're gonna decode some stuff, we gotta do this right. We're not half-ing anything. Okay, lyrics are done. That was dual set, by the way. That's not what we want. Okay, here we go. Might have to edit that part out. Can you still hear me? Yes, you can. My battery is blinking. You're crazy. Oh, I'm not playing that game. Hang on, I'm getting a battery. And I use that to sync up the video and the sound. So much easier. Okay, so fresh battery, still recording, and looking good on the camera. Oh man, it feels so good. Woo! Decoding time. So here's what I know about On. Watching the official music video, we've read the lyrics, we've heard the song. Maybe it's a different version of the song, I don't know. We're already 10 minutes in. Oh, I read the lyrics. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. But there's some symbolism here. There's some references. I think maybe some biblical references. And when I say biblical, I mean, I'm going to mess this up. Judeo-Christian Bible? Is that, I don't know, actually. As a matter of fact, I think I'm just making assumptions. I don't know. We're going to find out. Shall we? Where's my coffee? All right, folks, let's get into it. BTS time. Yay! Put on our thinking hats. 2020. What? Hold on. Ads, you're crazy. I got YouTube Premium. That was like a commercial. This video is not sponsored by YouTube Premium. Oh, that was easy. Oh. Banners. Wow. Interesting. Oh, I love it already. I love all of it. Oh, I can't wait to dig into this. Nom 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 nom. These guys and their clues. Oh no, wait. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. The visuals, stunning. The storytelling through the visuals, magnificent. Roscoe approves. Wow. Okay, so I think I'm kind of at an advantage here, and I'm kind of at a disadvantage because, well, one, advantage-wise, somebody told me, well, okay, I was going to say somebody told me there's some biblical references. And of course, based on my own experience and my own life, I just assume that to be like Judeo-Christian Holy Bible, Old Testament, New Testament, however you want to look at it. That's what I was thinking. So I go in with that lens. Now, pretty quickly, we get the shot of the reference to, you know where I'm going right away, to Noah's Ark. Okay, I'm assuming this is a reference to Noah's Ark. So, let's see. So I'm kind of, I feel like I was at an advantage because somebody gave me that aperture to look through, but I feel like I would have picked up on that anyway. But I'm at a disadvantage because, one, I'm still really young into BTS. I don't know if that matters because this is 2020, right? So maybe there's a lot of subcontext that I don't have. Either way, I don't care. I'm going in face first. I'm going to be all kinds of wrong. I don't care. It's fun. So, what I do know about BTS is that we can take the lyrics and the music video and we can completely separate them because there's no guarantee that the lyrics have anything to do with the video. So I'm just going to take that and... So let's see. It's just fun. Yeah, when you don't care, it's fun. Like, I don't care what people say. Like, you're wrong. You're stupid. Whatever. Haters gonna hate. Roscoe's gonna Ross. So first, man, this shot. Opening shot right away. Wow. The composition, the depth, and the texture of this shot, because you've got smoke. You've got the hills in the background. We are literally filling the frame with information. So immediately you're like, oh. So we've got a lot of death. We've got a lot of banners, like war banners. A lot of arrows. It looks like maybe shields. I can't tell. People. We've got, is this Jin? Okay, so first, right away, the white dove, in my experience, symbolizes peace, right? So clearly this kind of lines up with this war, this conflict that's occurred or is occurring, because the bird of peace is no more. Not the music I thought would pop in. Really, this is such like an emotional scene, and then we get a little bleh. I'm like, nope, that's not what I expected. I love that. Tell you what, how you could feel this shot right here? It's all that smoke and haze. It just adds such a texture to the shot. Oh yeah! And did you see the way we went from this slow motion shot right into the, not just normal speed, but higher frame rate? Let me explain. So watch this panning shot with Jin. It's slow motion, smoke, it's slow, we're panning, we're moving, and then when we cut, we go to a full speed shot. Looks like Jungkook is running. He's running full speed. His hands are tied, right? And if you notice, there's kind of some jitter in the frame. Not jitter like the frame's moving, but there's not a lot of motion blur on Jungkook. You see how I can pause it at any spot and it's pretty much clear? That's because this is filmed at a higher frames per second, okay, I don't want to get too in the weeds, but rather than shoot at like 24 frames in 1 second, because movies are just moving pictures, right? Instead of 24 frames, pictures in that 1 second, we're filming 60 or 120. And we just compress those into that 1 second, and it makes it so there's less motion blur. So to go from this to that, yeah! And then right there, my first thought. Now, my first thought seeing this was Jericho, was the walls of Jericho. I mean, and I don't know if that's right, considering now that I've seen the rest of it. But it's interesting. See, and this is why I say I'm at a disadvantage, because now I'm looking at everything through like this biblical lens. But it's like he's escaping. It's like he's running away. Immediately picked up on the drum. Okay, and of course, I'm thinking like, you know, the beat of a different drum. I think that these vines that are over here are also a reference, like a callback to the thorns that are around. Was it V? That was no Jungkook. Jungkook that was running. He's got the handcuffs of thorns, right? This is kind of, I feel like that's referencing that. See, and he's talking about, go back to the lyrics, who and what do I need to follow? So the drums here make sense. Like, you know, say you beat, or you move to the beat of, dance to the beat of a different drummer, right? So this makes a lot of sense. The truck I'm not so sure about, but big giant drum, I feel like there's something there, but who knows? But all these drums, it's like these are the ways that you've tried to live. You've tried to go to the beat of this drum, and they just end up being just history, remnants, right? Okay, there was something there, and I didn't pick up on this before. So, visually, we see what could be a reference to a crucifixion. And I'm trying to recognize, like, what is happening above V. So we've got the blindfolded younger person. I honestly can't tell. Like, I think it's a girl, but I'm not positive. Okay. My theory is, going back to, you know, taking the lyrics and the visuals and separating them, I think that's smart to do on a linear level. Like, word for word isn't going to be like what they're showing in the shot. But I think the overall theme of the song is going to be directly tied into what we're seeing. Okay, what do we got here? Is this... Okay, so it looks like Jungkook is... I guess that's where he fell. We've got these dead trees. We got Yoongi. Bring the pain. What looks like a crow or a raven. Kind of... It'll become my blood and flesh. Bring the pain. No fear of Did V have that on his neck before? Where are we at? We're at 245. I'm going to cut back to that first shot with V laying down. Okay, we're at 245 now. Back to 105. I can't see it yet. Okay, it's there. I can see it's there, so he's had that the whole time. Not a clue. Right now, you guys are like, Ross, get a clue. I'm trying. You're literally watching it happen. So it's a gate of some kind. It's like she led him there, is what it seems like. Because she's standing there. Is it a she? I think it's a she. I'm just assuming. Play it safe. They have led V to this gate. Is what it looks like. And that's why he turns and looks like he's... Okay, so this is where you led me, is what it seems like. Okay, so she's not blind, because I was thinking she was blind. Is it blind or is it visually impaired? Is that a thing? I just realized I've never thought of that. Huh. Okay. So it looks like he did he lead her? Did he lead them there? So they like blindfolded, so they wouldn't have to see everything to get to this point? Ooh, interesting. Because they can clearly see. Jungkook's voice. I didn't hit that correctly. Jungkook's voice is magnificent. In this part, it always grabs my attention, draws me out, and when he hits that note, ah! So this right here, and I know I'm really rude for stopping it at that part. Bear with me. This part, representation-wise, could be some kind of baptism. Are we leading people into the promised land? Is that what's happening? The bird of peace. here's where it all falls apart. Having a drink of water? Nope, blowing a horn. So there's a call. Hey, Roscoe, there's a call for you. Let's grab my shell. Awesome. Yo, this straight up has some World of Warcraft feel to it. Lulu, I'm talking to you. And all you other Cat and Julie players of the wrong faction. What does it mean, though? Wait, what? So, take a look at this shot. It looks like it's pretty barren, right? We just saw them walk up. It seemed like from this barren spot, when the gate opens, we see all this lush greenery. Trees. Yeah, it's pretty barren right here, right? And when we get this overhead shot, does this mean something, or was it like a strange happenstance? Okay, yep, growth. Yep. Here, even behind them is growth. So they open the gate. Oh man, this is it. This is a good one, you guys. Wow. Okay, so he made the call. Growth of the world. The child. This has very Babylonian, is that right? Tower of Babylon, right? The Stairway to Heaven. This has that kind of feel to it. I also thought about like Mount Sinai, maybe, but no. So interesting. Okay, so I think I'm really throwing myself off with trying to decipher this in a primarily Judeo-Christian aperture. I think I'm really stuffing myself in a box there. Because that would feel weird to me. I mean, as little that I do know about BTS as a whole, that doesn't seem like something that they would do. I don't think that they would just make a video through that lens. It doesn't seem right. And even if they did, what's with the Lord of the Rings up here? I love it. I just want to know what it means. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, I think I'm gonna say this so confidently, and it's gonna be a disaster. Okay, gotta make sense of this somehow. Taking the lyrics of the song, the theme of the song into consideration, and essentially putting it into the theme of like, bring the pain. I can handle this. I can do it, which is so perfect now because I just had this whole rant about people being buttholes online, and that was really bugging me. But now we're just like, whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I'm really over it. To be fair, but like that whole message of overcoming and not beating to the tune of this drum or this drum, but like your own, you know, the maybe that's what that means. But this part, it seems so strange to me. But watch the context here, I think. Storm is a brewing. Now right here, there's like this group, right? This, I don't know what you'd call them, faction, right? And then here's the guys being judged. They're in the middle of the conflict, the middle of the storm. And they're taking their space. Against the haters. And they end up winning over all the haters. What? And they did it with a shell. A shell. What does the shell represent? It's got to mean something. It can't just be a shell. What can we use? Let's use a can. No, Reggie, we're not using a can. How about a seashell? Yeah, Roscoe, let's use a seashell. Now this part, I don't quite know about. Oh man, like I can see the referencing in the puzzles of so it was all dead. Peace. We get rid of the thorns. See, I could get really, really deep in the weeds from like a Christianity standpoint. And I say Christianity because there's so many broad, I'm going off my experience. It is what it is. That's what you get. This is Roscoe talking. I could get really deep in the weeds here on like what this scene represents, and we get into like Jesus and his sacrifice, and because even that right there, like 3 days later he rose, and it can't be right. I know this isn't correct, but I'm just going to say it anyway. I told you I was going to get into the weeds. No, I told you I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. Because we're only at 42 minutes. What do we have to lose? Besides time. Life is too short for this. So let's just say, hypothetically, this is from a Christian lens, right? And this... He gets rid of the thorns, the crown of thorns, right? Or let's just say this is the point where Jesus dies on the cross. I can't be right. It is finished. The sky turns black. Now, this is where I'm getting weird. So the scriptures say he died, and on the third day, he rose again. 1. Two, second day. Now they all come together. Day 3. And then he sacrificed himself for the sins of the world. We wash away that sin burned in fire or something like that. I can't remember the actual scripture or scriptures, parables. But now we get life. If one of you tells me that this right here, that they built this rock, it's all like cardboard or something, I'm going to lose my mind. There's no way they built this on set. Like, this is a Hollywood studio, and they're like, yeah, we don't use green screen around here. That's right, not letting it go. Interesting. Interesting. Wasn't No More Dream the first one? Right? Wasn't No, that was, No More Dream. Wasn't that the very first song? Okay, so we tore this one apart, and I gotta say, I don't feel great about it. Like, I feel like it was fun. I really enjoyed it. But there's no way on this planet that decoding was correct. There's no way. But it was fun nonetheless. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's... Again, maybe I hurt myself by going into it with that idea. Oh, man. Huh. All right, well, that's 45 minutes right there. That was a lot of fun. I've been wanting to decode something, and I'm going to keep decoding because it's so much fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with your BTS buddy, Roscoe. Look out for each other. We've got a long journey ahead of us.